Good morning again. Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a second video to you today on a subject that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know, and that is blurring of lines for the purpose of exploitation or abuse. It's a mouthful, but I will hopefully make that a little easier to understand. So blurring of lines for the purpose of exploitation or abuse. We see this constantly. I have a very real, very immediate example from today, in fact, that I want to share on this video. So abuse of power, abuse of opportunities, abuse of symbols is nothing new. It happens all the time. People like to misdirect or redirect things, misrepresent them in a way that gives them an advantage or actual, material goods in this case. So, things taken out of context can be leveraged, right? It's not rocket science that if you take a symbol out of context and let someone believe that it means something different than it originally meant or it should mean, or that reality actually reflects, you can control their belief and get things out of them. So here's an example. Here at the river where I'm located, where I spend some time, I like to be around this nature area. I'm actually here right now. And they have this program that's actually pretty cool, I think. They have sheep and sheep herders who bring the sheep out, and they put them in fences, supposedly electric fences. I don't know if they're actually electrified, not really relevant, but the sheep graze and clear the shrubs and the fire hazards and the poison oak. And it's a really good idea, I guess, debatably, if you're a sheep, I don't know, but it's better than some alternatives I can think of. In any case, these folks, God bless them, are getting a little fast and loose with the definition of what constitutes ownership of land. It's kind of funny and sad, actually. So there's a lot of ways to get to this park. There's 2 official entrances and exits on the north and south side. It runs along the river for about a little over a mile. And I just came in through the north side, and there's a couple of different access points. And one of the ones I'm familiar with, this is the point of the video, has been almost completely cordoned off by these people. And there's no sheep to be seen, by the way. It's not for the purpose of corralling their sheep. They're squatting on what appears to be at least 20 acres of land. And they have erected a fence and a sign declaring it their own land. It's kind of funny. That's fine. I don't care if they're doing that, as long as they allow people to continue passing through it, which they're not. Here's the problem. I was just approached by a man I believe was about to confront me about being there. And that's a problem. Problem is, it's not their land. They don't own that driveway or the trail or any of that area. And to abuse the fact that they're here with their sheep, to say that their fences constitute ownership of the area contained therein, is an obvious abuse. And I'm going to bring this to the attention of the city, actually, and maybe the police. I don't know, but it's a big deal. It's a big deal. You can't just take 20 acres of land. I'm sorry. No. If you can, then I can, and everybody can. So we need to have some kind of system for this. And we do, actually. We have a fine system of records for property ownership. It's not perfect, but you don't just, swoop. Hopefully, especially not when people are just reasonably passing through. So something to keep aware of: abuse of symbols, abuse of fences, electric fences by sheep herders, and so on. So I hope everybody has a great day. Reach out with questions or comments if you like to whitehotrobot@gmail.com or comment below. Thank you. Bye.